It's time for our community spotlight. And today I'm talking with Doug Chivington with teamchivington.com. And I know people are probably wondering, what is that? What is it you do? And why are we talking today?
Sure. Well, thanks, Angie, for having us on today. My name's Doug Chivington, and I'm a nonprofit volunteer, and we raise money for our wounded veterans and their families. And the platform that we do this with is called Ultra Cycling. It's long distance cycling, and each event that we have is a fundraiser for our wounded heroes and their families. And we have an event coming up on Monday, May 16th.
And so how do you do this? It's a one-man event, or do you create a big event around it?
This particular one is a one person event. We are attempting 4 world records this next week, age group world records. And so this particular one is a single event. I'll be the only rider on the track, but sometimes it's an organized event where many riders are involved. But this particular one is a single rider event, which I'll be the only one on the course.
Okay, so tell me about it. When is it going to be, and what are you going for?
Sure. It's Monday, May 16th, and it'll be from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So we're attempting 4 world age group records, the 6-hour, 12-hour, 200-kilometer, and the 200-mile world record events. And so this will be up at Hardin County Fairgrounds.
Is this all at the same time?
All at the same time, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow, you did it 4 times.
Yeah. So, if you're on there, you might as well go for a bunch of them. So that's kind of what a lot of people do, is if they're going to spend the effort and the resources and have people support you, oftentimes they'll do multiple events. And so it's not uncommon to do that, but a little hard to get your head around maybe. So
no, I mean, it just was going to be in shock that you were going to be out there doing so many things at once.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So this will be at the Hardin County Fairgrounds, and this is our first event that's local. All of our other events have been in other states for the most part, with the exception of 2. But we wanted to do something local and have a community event. And we have so many local followers that we wanted to open this up to the public. So there's no admission to get in. Basically, you just go to the Hardin County Fairgrounds to the main gate, and we'll have people there to welcome you. And we have a VIP tent that'll be set up for our guests. And so you can watch me go around in circles and yeah. Yeah, so you can give me a kick in the pants every once in a while if you want to. So,
oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
and so
it'll be fun.
People can support your efforts. Is this how it works? Tell me how it actually works. How do we actually get funding into your hands?
Sure. We actually, on our website, we'll have a donation link, teamchivington.com. You can follow us on Facebook. We'll have a donation link. We are supporting this time around the Ohio Warriors sled hockey team. They're actually out of Columbus, and it's all veterans who basically have had an injury or some sort of TBI or PTSD. And so they compete across the nation, and it's an adaptive sport for our veterans. And so it's really been really rewarding to connect with these folks. And both men and women do sled hockey. Primarily, they train at the Chiller in Dublin.
Wow.
And so we've been associated with them now this is our 2nd year fundraising for them.
That's crazy. I didn't know that we had a sled hockey team right in Columbus.
Yeah. It's really amazing. And we go and watch. You can usually they practice on Wednesday nights. So we went just a week or so ago, but we've got photos of them on our website and on our Facebook page, and it's really rewarding. We hope some of the players will show up on Monday, and I know some of the coaches will be there. So we raise money for their ice time. It's like $300 for an hour so they can practice.
Wow.
But it really gives them an outlet. Veterans with TBI and PTSD really need a physical outlet they kind of reset. And so sled hockey is just one of these many programs that are out there that can help a veteran with a TBI or PTSD, and it's local. We can touch and really interact with the veterans and the coaches, and so it's really rewarding what we're doing.
And so if I understand it correctly, the money raised is going to be going to help these men and women, these veterans that are on the sled hockey team. But the records you're setting are just basically to bring awareness, correct? Correct.
Yes. It is just a platform to bring awareness. And there is if I do set the records, it's an accolade on my part, but I find it a little selfish just doing the riding and not having a purpose. Yeah. And many of the long distance riders do this. They have a nonprofit they support, or they bring awareness out. So it's kind of twofold. It is setting a record, but it is also supporting a community event. And admission is free. If you want to make a donation, you can make a donation when you show up. But we have 13 people supporting me on our team. And also, what'll be fun, we haven't announced it yet, but I'll do it here this morning. But we are going to be offering Team Chivington t-shirts. And so we'll have a link that you can go out and purchase a t-shirt. And after the cost of the shirt, the balance of the donation will go to the Warriors sled hockey team. So
very good.
Yeah, you can support us by wearing one of our t-shirts. So,
that's very cool. So it's 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening.
Correct. Yeah. Basically, one of the records is a 12-hour record. So my goal is to be done, obviously, in 12 hours. But the other record is a 200-mile record. I hope to be hit the 200-mile mark under 12 hours. If I don't, then I'll go longer than 12 hours. But
right.
My goal is to be under 12 hours for 200 miles.
Well, and you train that way, so you kind of know if you're on target throughout the race, correct?
Right. Yeah.
And do you take breaks while you're doing this?
I might take a nature break from time to time.
Bio break.
Bio break. But other than that, I'm on the bike. So the crew, their purpose is to keep me on the bike, keep me fed, keep me hydrated.
While you're going.
While we're going, yeah. So if you come up and watch us, you'll see handoffs. Amber, my wife, is our crew chief, and so her and another gentleman, Jeremy Levan, will be handing things off to me as I'm riding by. So about every 20 minutes, we have a handoff.
Okay, is this at the grandstands?
No, if you go to the main gate of the Hardin County Fairgrounds, it is not on the racetrack or the horse track.
Kind of dirt in it.
That's dirt. The nice thing about the Hardin County Fairgrounds is they have a very flat, very open grounds area. So we were able to certify a half-mile course around the grounds that is very, very doable, and it's pretty exciting. It's very fast.
Well, it means you doubled up on all of your miles now, because you have to double up on the circuit.
Right. It'll be 400 laps around the.
It's going to get boring
400
for a while.
I hope not. It'll be a long day if it gets boring.
I'm sure that you probably put something in your ears to keep you going, and you kind of.
Well, believe it or not, it goes quicker than you think, because I'm thinking about my pace, my heart rate, my feed schedule. Two of the corners are pretty sharp, so I've really got bike handling will be probably a little more of not a concern, but I really have to pay attention going around two of the corners. So if I want to maintain my speed. So
it's all very technical, not just riding a bike, right?
Yeah, there's a lot to it.
All right. So teamchivington.com is where people can go to support you, even if they can't make it out. But we really would like to see some folks come out.
Yeah.
I might be able to come up after work and come out and say, I would love to see just how you do the whole thing. Yeah,
it's if nothing else, it is pretty interesting how everybody supports the rider, and this is typically how it happens. So it's really a lot of fun, and there's a lot of people who have some interest in it. So we are expecting a pretty good crowd. So
nice.
There's no pressure on my part. I just have to ignore all that.
You got things to do.
Right.
Lots
I
of
might wave to people, but other than that, I'm all business. I'll have to be all business. So
Yeah, of course. All right.
yeah.
Well, I wish you all the best. I can't wait to see what the outcome of this is. You'll have to get back on here and let
Yeah.
us know how it all went.
Yeah.
I had, some accolades in the papers, and that's really good stuff. Good.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
To our veterans.
One note, one note, you can meet our team on our website, teamchivington.com. We have bios of everybody that's supporting this effort. And so there's 13 of us. We actually have a 1976 Olympian going to be on our team. We have Earl Zillis, who's a 5-time state cross-country champion on our team. We have Joe Lawhorn, who is from Chillicothe. He's an ultra cyclist, and he holds many world records. And so we've got a good team supporting me this time. So we always have a good team supporting, but
are you planning on breaking any of his records?
No, no. He's a little better rider than I am. So yeah. So, but anyways, I've got good support, and I appreciate everybody who is supporting us this next week. So thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we forward to hearing the outcome.
All right. Well, thank you, Angie, for your time.
You're welcome.
All right.